Alrighty, so the budget build we are doing today is the AMD Ryzen 5500, and that is going to be teed up with, it's the AMD 8GB 7600 gaming. So that's a decent video card. We're going to put that with 16GB of Fury RAM. That's the memory. And that's going to go in a nice white case with ARGBs, and that is going to come with a 450 watt power supply. Now, the first part of the build, obviously, is you want to put down the CPU and put the RAM in the motherboard, put some thermal paste on the actual board itself, and that is going to go, we're going to use this as a cooler. This is an ARGB cooler as well. This looks really nice once it's on. So we'll put that on, and to put that on, you basically have two clips on each side, and this basically goes straight onto here, and the two clips that are right there on the board, the fan itself will connect to. Let me put the phone down and we'll get it connected. Okay, perfect. So this is a bit harder than it actually looks. It does hurt your fingers so much trying to put this fan on. I've had a practice on it before on one of the other builds that I did, and there's no easy way to do this. You actually just gotta, I don't know, I think there's got to be an easier way where it doesn't hurt your finger, because when I put this on last, literally my finger almost fell off. All right, let's try it this way. So I think you put this in first, the harder side in. All right, there we go, perfect. All right, that's actually not as hard as, okay, now that I've got it, okay, it's going to be a lot easier on the next build. Now, once you've got that connected, you got the fan connector right there, and that will go straight into the CPU fan section on the actual board, which is right here. Now, to do that, just turn the cable. So you got these two little grooves here on the actual cable itself, and you see the little plastic part there on the connection. Just line it up and just push it in. Now, to hide the cable, fold it in and just try and hide it under the CPU itself. That's what I always do anyway. And people go, where'd you put the cable? Like, I don't know. I know, I hid it somewhere. But as you can see, look at that. That's fully built now. So you got the RAM, CPU, you've got the cooler on the top already all connected. Now this is going to go straight into the case. So let me get the case and we will put this in. So with the case, I've already put the IO plate or IO shield, whatever you want to call it, in. Now we've got the screws, standoffs already all in place. Now what you do is you just basically slide the motherboard in, okay, into the actual IO shield or IO plate or IO, whatever you want to call it. And once you've got it in there, you just got to, until you feel a click, and that's it, that's in place now. There's like a little groove here on the actual board itself. When the case actually, when you line up the motherboard on that part of the case, it just clips in. So that's in nicely. Now let's get the packet of screws that came with the case, and we will start connecting. Now, how many people remember which screws to actually use when you're building? All right, I'm going to show you guys again because you always all forget. All right, see that screw right there? See that little helmet? I call it a helmet. It's a helmet. It looks like a helmet on a screw. That's the screw that you need to use when you are connecting the motherboard. Let me just get my electronical screwdriver. Okay, now I've got my electronical screwdriver, my life and savior. This is my savior. This thing here actually has done my work so much easier. Now you just line up the screw into the hole and you press down and it connects in. It's nice and beautiful. Next one. If you guys notice, I've got myself a extension as well. Got it from Amazon. Now the only shit thing about putting the screw on this side is there's a cable there and it usually knocks the screw off position. That's it, we got it in without knocking it out. Let me know in the comments below if you like this angle. Guys, I'm trying to give you guys more view rather than, you know, camera being in different angles and whatnot. This is actually just above, so it's like a bird's eye view of what I see. So hopefully it's a better camera angle for you guys now. See what happens? It's a ship magnet on this screw. I don't know, like, you think that when they building these things that they put a decent sized magnet on it, that it doesn't move when you're putting everything together. Okay, let me do the next part and I will get the GPU ready. Okay, so the next part is the video card. Now on this motherboard, on this case itself, it's got a little clip on the side here that we've got to get rid of. So we'll take off the screw and this little plate comes off. Put that there. We're not going to need you for a minute. Now, whenever you're putting a video card into a case, the PCI Express slot is always going to be on this side here. Now you follow that, and these are the two that you want to knock off on the actual case. To knock them off, you just fold them in, and they come off. Nice and easy. Same thing in the other one. And then you do it. But before I put that in, I actually want to get the front panels and get them connected, because if you put the video card first, then you're not going to be able to see anything down the bottom. So let me get the cables ready. Okay, so we got the USB 3.0 first. That connects right here. Now, if you look at this actual connection here, where the USB 3.0 is, it's got a little groove here. And the cable itself, again, has a little latch. Now, to get it neatly, you want to kind of twist the cable, okay? So when you're connecting it to the actual board itself, and to minimize cabling, you want to kind of get it so it looks like that. All right, so line it up and push it in. That should go in easily. I don't know why it's not going in. There we go. Clicks in and then just push the cable down. Same thing, front connection is always on this part of the board here, which will be right there. Line it up and push it in, and front audio, same thing. Little gap there on the actual pins, and that will go straight in. Well, it should. I don't know why it's not connecting. Let me have a look here. Okay. I don't know. Oh, it's on that side. All right. This one's different. They're usually always up there. Okay, there we go. Doesn't matter either way. All right, that's connected. Then we get the video card, a nice 7600 8GB overclocked. Line it up in the PCI Express slot. All right, just make sure the cables aren't in the way, because it's putting added pressure on the actual board that you don't need, and it connects in. Now we need to get ourselves 2 fat screws. That will be 1. You know what? The card's not that heavy, so you can get away with 1 screw. But I don't know. I always tell myself, yeah, that you can get away with 1, but I end up putting 2. I don't know why, but that's just me. I like making sure that everything is done properly. Not to say that 1 screw isn't properly, but it's just better with 2, I reckon. Just extra added support. Second screw in. All right, perfect. Once that screw goes in, get the actual plate. And now I have lost the little screw that was on that plate because it is so tiny. Where are you? Okay, we got it. We got it. I think it's perfect fit. Yeah, it's perfect fit. There we go. Excellent. All right. So, recap. RAM, CPU, we got the fan, CPU fan, we got the GPU, we got the USB 3.0, we have the front connection, we have the HD audio all connected. Now it's time to flip it around, put the power supply in, get all the connections done for the RGBs and the fans as well. And we are pretty much ready to install Windows. Alrighty, so now the power supply. As you guys know, the power supply fits in right on this part here. Now, power supply fan obviously always faces down for airflow. You don't want the power supply to blow in hot air into the case itself. So once you slide that in, you get yourself the 4 power supply screws, which I have plenty of, which I am looking for at the moment. You know, the funny thing is, when you're looking for the screws itself, they don't pop out in front of you. But when you don't need them, they're everywhere. Anyway, I've got them. So hold the power supply up. Let me put this together so it doesn't bore you guys. Okay, once the power supply is all screwed in, you want to get the cabling. Let me just put some lighting for you guys here. So you basically got to get the 24-pin connection and the CPU connection from the back and route it into the front so you can connect those in. So this one here, we want to pull it out from here. So just put the cable out here and twist it, and it plugs right into there. It's hard doing it from this angle when I'm looking at it upside down. Perfect. All right, that's in. Push that out there. Next thing you want to do is grab the CPU connection. So route it again from the back, and the CPU is always on the top right-hand side of the board. Oh, got it. That is without actually looking, guys. That's talent. That is talent. So we've got the 24 in, we've got the CPU in. We're going to flip it around, put the hard drive in, the SSD hard drive, and then we are ready to install Windows. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so it's all been connected now. Screws are all in. Hard drive's plugged in. Now, let's see if we can get this going on our first attempt. Here we go. Let me guess, it's not turned on. Always the case. Always happens. RGBs, come on. That's plugged in. Why didn't the RGBs turn on? Yeah, RGB should have turned on. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Work of art. Post. Get a post. Can we get a post? Can we get a post? It looks like it's doing some memory training. Why isn't this fan turned on? That is plugged in. Let me double check and see why that's not on. Give me 2 seconds. I can tell you straight out, I forgot one cable, guys. This is a rookie mistake. This never happens. I don't know why it happened now, but video card was never connected. Oh my God. Give me 2 seconds. All right, take 2. Let's have a look. Is it turned on? That's turned on now. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's going to boot up. Why isn't the RGB on that? There we go. The RGB's boot up. Fan spinning. It's still memory training. I know that for a fact. Oh, we are posted. We have posted. Let's go. Delete. You gotta press delete. It's like it's a, I don't know why everyone does it, but let me know in the comments below. Does everybody press delete very, very, very quick? It's as if like, if we don't press it this fast, it's not going to work, and we keep pressing it until we see the BIOS screen. I don't know. I thought I was the only one. Still doing some memory training. There we go. We are in. We are in. Let's go to advanced mode. Let's go down to XMP profile. Enable profile 1. Make sure CSM is disabled. Okay. Save and exit. And that will boot straight into the Windows installation screen. Yep. Straight into the Windows installation screen. Now, once you get to the Windows installation screen, you obviously have to select your country. And now my country is Australia. Next. Next. I agree. Next. Download product key. We get a few things ready for you. Select Windows Home. Click on Next. Accept. And now it will show you the hard drive space. Next, install, and that's it. I will see you guys once it is installed. Alrighty, so as you can see, the system is now fully built. Look at that. She looks unbelievably good. Everything is running nice and smooth. We've done all the Windows updates. Everything is done in that sense. And now we install OCCT. This is just one way that I stress test the system. I leave it running for about an hour. Okay, I do CPU and RAM, and then I run them separately on their own, one by one. And this is basically just the extreme test. So we run this for about an hour, okay? If it all passes, we do the CPU for an hour. If that all passes, we do the RAM for an hour. If that all passes, we then do the GPU. We benchmark the GPU. And if everything goes well and it all passes, then we list the system. So as you can see, the system came out very, very nice, okay? We put some nice parts in this. Obviously with the CPU and the RAM, we wanted to put a good GPU to run with it so it doesn't bottleneck and it can run, you know, all games at 1080p, but it can also run games at 1440, you know, medium to high settings, depending on what game you throw at it. Mainly, it's an AMD system, obviously with the AMD CPU and the AMD graphics card, so it all comes together in peace and harmony. So we are going to release some YouTube shorts, basically showcasing the system in some games. It'll be the finals, it'll be Warzone, it'll be Fortnite, every game that, you know, people are playing this day and age at both 1080 and 1440p to show you guys what these specs can actually do. Leave a comment, let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see. If there's any builds that you want me to do, anything in particular, any tweaks you want me to run. If there's anything that you do differently, any advice in the way I build that, you know, that you can pass on to me. Anything you guys want to share with me is obviously going to be beneficial towards me getting better as a content creator and giving you guys better content. So thank you all for tuning in, guys. I really, really enjoy doing these videos. There's going to be a lot more videos in the next few days because I've got a lot of parts that need building. So hopefully we can put together another system. It'll be an Intel system, the next one that I put together. I really want to try the new Intel GPUs. So I might give that a go. I might give an Intel system a go with an Intel GPU a go and benchmark it and see the difference between, you know, the Intel GPUs as opposed to AMD and NVIDIA. But apart from that, I am done. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm cranky now, and it's enough. Peace.